I just got a package today I've been waiting for. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I make videos about fashion, handbag style, figuring life in New York City. If you like any of the content, please subscribe. I'm trying to grow my channel into 5,000 subscribers. I really appreciate your help. I just got this bag. I had to open the package. Here is the bag. So this is the Jacquemus Turismo bag. Oh my god, I cannot stop smelling this. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what's my first impression? First of all, the color is a bit different than I was thinking. On the website, it looks like a red, but it's actually not a true red. It's pretty accurate if you see from the camera. It's a bit of burgundy. I think it's more sophisticated than the poppy red. Leaning towards burgundy, but not as dark as burgundy. Leather itself has a bit green in the leather to give that kind of not so defined look. It's very chill, relaxed. The overall bag doesn't have any hardware other than the zipper. You can't really see. It's silver hardware. And then it has this little bow here represent the bag, the house itself. It's a signature of Jacquemus. And the bottom of the bag here, you can see Jacquemus. So I think overall, if you don't know the brand itself, it's very low key. It will be just a huge red bag. People wondering if they like the style very much. Like, oh, what's the brand? And I like that, you know, it's kind of if you know, you know. So I've been really into the bowling bag recently. I've tried on the bowling bag style, the Miu and Miu Miu. They have very similar style. I just thought it's so chic, so cool off the duty look. And also it's very practical. It holds a lot. Nowadays I bring a lot to work and I shoot. I have my tripod and my cameras. It's a very practical thing for me if I have a bigger bag. Big bag, I think adds a different feel to your outfit, right? Like the small bag is more delicate, more defined, more elegant, and but big bag is more relaxed, more effortless, which is what I like. And then I think on the website I saw in the summertime they also come up with different design on this bag in raffia. I didn't get the raffia. The reason being that it's a big bag, and then if you get the raffia, it's only going to be limited to the summer. But it's a beautiful color. I think that's more poppy red. If you're looking for a big kind of raffia bag, I think you can consider that one as well. They also comes in suede in brown color, and then the small size, which I don't quite like the small size. I think the house itself has more interesting smaller bags than this one. And they also have a top handle bag designed for men. I also really like that one too. But I think that one is not very practical because you cannot put it on your shoulder. When you have a lot of heavy things in the bag, you don't have the option to put it on your shoulder. It's just less ideal for me. And also I think this one, even though it's a bowling bag, very muscular, very sporty, very retro, with this long shoulder strap, it adds a bit of more femininity to this bag, which I also like. Plus this color. I think overall, I really like this combo. Okay, so let's open up this bag. So this bag has a magnetic closure over here. And then when you open so, you have a big zipper compartment. The good thing about magnetic closure is if you don't want to close or if you're lazy, close up your bag with the zipper compartment, you can just close like this. It's pretty secure too. You can't really, it's very hard to put your hands inside. So once you open so, it's a big compartment. The lining is light beige. It's not leather lining. That's also makes this bag not so heavy. And then you also have a zipper compartment inside. It's a very big zipper compartment. I think you can fit your passport in it if you're traveling, lip gloss, some essentials, maybe a notepad. So I have a notepad here. You can fit a notepad inside here. easily. I have to say it's a big compartment, so you need to be careful with putting small things inside of your bag, otherwise it's gonna get lost very easily. This bag also have a little hoop also on the both side of this bag. I think it might represent, it's really resembling of that bowling bag. You can attach your shoes on top of this. I wouldn't personally do this because it's a leather bag, but I think it's very fun shape. You can play around. Or maybe you can AirPods in this maybe, if you wanted to. Hardware, very simple design. So I think it actually is very nice to play around with this bag to give this bag different look. If you want to feel a bit more flowy, I think maybe you can wrap around a scarf. It's also practical, right? In the summertime, indoor is always cold. You can add a scarf here and take it off, both for decoration but also for the practicality. Okay, next I want to show you what fits inside of this bag. I've gathered a bunch of essentials I think I will take, or to give you some inspiration on how much stuff can actually fit in this bag. So what we have here is a tripod. So this also is the same size as a water bottle. So if you don't carry a tripod, a water bottle, it's the same size. You can think about can fit in this bag. And a small wallet, a book, a phone, iPad. I want to try to see if I can fit an iPad, just in case you guys need to bring an iPad around. So this is the iPad Pro. This is bigger size. So let's see if it can fit in here. So I'll put the AirPods inside first. Okay, so it doesn't fit properly. As you can see here, it's stick out on the top of this. So if you have a smaller iPad, you can fit in here better. If you have a bigger, you can't really close this with a zipper compartment, but if you really have to bring this, you still can, but just with the iPad sticking out like this. So let's take the iPad out. So next I have a book. It can be easily fitting here, and a phone, a wallet, and a water bottle, a tripod, and you can also bring a small jacket or a scarf inside. Yes, it fits very nicely, and then you still have a lot of space on top, which you can stuff things inside if you needed to, like maybe a camera or like a notebook. Bottom is pretty wide, which gives us a lot of capacity for this bag, even though on the top it's a little bit smaller. Okay, so this bag is not stuffed, and it's because the bottom is pretty wide, so it won't change its shape that much. It won't sink, which I really like. And this is how it looks on me. And it sits around my hip area. I would say it's pretty comfortable because it's this shape here, right? It's not like so bulky, even though at the bottom it's a bit bulky, but because the length, it sits on the hips, so it kind of, you can rest your arms here. It's like this. Also comfortable because it's a bit long, so I probably wear like this. It's comfortable right now, but I actually need to think if it's gonna be comfortable, you know, if you wear this all day long. Yeah, it does. It is a little bit bulky over here though. And then your hands are kind of sticking out like this. Yep. I also wear this like this. I think this is more like editorial model-like. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Okay, so this is a summer outfit. I think it looks pretty good. Very off-duty, kind of that chic, effortless chic. I'm adding a jacket. I think this bag is also a great fall and winter bag because the shape is so big and because of the color, it's a burgundy, a little bit darker red. It will add a little bit depth to your winter outfit. It's beige black, right? So this is how it looks with the over jacket. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Especially if you wear like this. Very cool and chic. It looks on with the shoulder strap. To the end. So this is my first impression about this bag. I would say it smells really good, very good quality, you can see here, and I can see it being a very versatile bag where you can use both all year round. I think it will goes well with a lot of outfits. It gives a bit of more of that elevated look to your outfit. I still need to take some time to style this with my wardrobe to see if it actually belongs to my wardrobe. So let me know in the comment down below if you also thinking about purchasing this bag. What's your thoughts in this? Yeah, I'll see you next time. Ciao!